Do you want a kick-ass Halloween party? Let me give you a clue on what to do to elevate it to the next level. Stay tuned. Hey, what's up guys? It's Confessions of a Doctorholic with Hassa Slayman, and on this episode I want to tell you about the coolest Halloween party I've ever been to. So this Halloween party was done by one of my mates here in medical school. She is American, and being American means that you go absolutely crazy about Halloween. I mean, believe it or not, I've got a few friends in Chicago and they were telling me about the insane things that have been happening for Halloween. And I know some of you might be thinking, people are disappearing, crazy things are happening on the wards. Not quite. Not completely off though. So their hospital in Chicago literally has creepy ass dolls and Halloween decorations all over the place. They have haunted houses and they have a prison that has been turned into this like haunted prison, I guess. They have like some weird escape room ideas that are like Halloween themed. And I've seen a couple of videos to be honest, of people's backyards. And it's all decked out in Halloween decorations. Pretty cool if you ask me. Anyway, so let me tell you about this experience. So my mate lives on the second floor of her apartment building. Basically, you walk into the building, so you have to get onto these stairs. It's pitch black. I'm not fond of the darkness. I'm admitting it to all of you. Like if someone locks me up in a closet or like just like a dark space. Like I feel like a closet on its own wouldn't be a bad idea, but like a closet plus bugs, absolutely not. That would be enough to give me nightmares for the rest of my life. And a really dark place, that would also just creep me out. I'm just gonna blame that on my imagination because I feel like whenever I watch a horror movie and like I'm just like chucked in the darkness, I just always imagine those scenes. I know some of you might be thinking, I think you've got problems. Maybe. Let's just put it that way. So it's pitch black. I had to get my phone out and thank Christ I was with a friend because I would have been absolutely freaking out. But then I'm freaking out, but I need to appear cool. It's like just a thing of mine. I don't want to look like I'm freaked out even though I'm internally freaked out. So I'm not screaming or anything. I'm just kind of like breathing heavily and just quiet in a corner. I'm not even joking. It would probably be like the best place to murder someone. So I chuck on my torch from my phone and up the stairs we go and a skeleton pops out of nowhere. I would like to say that I was surprised, but no one could see it. So I guess we're just gonna shove that information under a rug. And also I was just too frozen to scream. So there we go. We just continue up and you see handprints. And little did I know, there was actually, I think they call it like a black light. So it was like sort of illuminating these hands in this like bright neon highlighter like yellow. So you see hands everywhere. And this reminds me of my training at Deakin. I took a forensic science subject and basically when they shine a light on blood, like that's how you know someone wiped blood away. Because they shine this light and you can see it glowing in the dark. Even if someone cleaned it out with bleach or whatever it may be, it happens until it's degraded. The only other thing that could give it that bright color, and it's actually like an artifact, is horseradish, surprisingly. Anyway, that's a fun fact for you to tuck around for later. So you go into her apartment. The door is wide open. It is honestly something out of a murder scene. There's just like drops of things that looks like blood and like just like handprints everywhere. Super freaky. You go in, everything is pitch black again, and there's this like black light, I guess. So things are glowing in the dark, which is really cool. No one says no to glow in the dark stuff. It's just, I guess it's cool as. I don't really know, but it's just something about glow in the dark stuff. It always gets me excited. It's decked out in Halloween decorations and it's things like bats dangling from the ceiling. She's not even tall, so I don't know how she did that. Probably a ladder, skeletons lying around everywhere, a witch's hat, Just like random things everywhere, but it kind of fits together. And a pumpkin, like just carved jack-o'-lantern pumpkins around the place. I reckon she's won an award from what I remember her telling me. She was won an award in jack-o'-lantern carving, which is like super cool. I've carved a pineapple ages ago, but like carving a pumpkin, it's hard as, and it looks absolutely impressive. So she's got these cool carved pumpkins all over her place and candles. So for me, the coolest thing out of all of this as a foodie was the food. She had this beautiful menu. On the menu, there was zombie brains from memory, and that was essentially a guacamole dip, but, you know, we're keeping in the Halloween spirit. There were some blood bags. Like, literally, she went to the pharmacy and she bought plastic, like, you know those transfusion packs? I mean, it didn't have actual blood in it, but just like an empty like plastic transfusion pack. That's what she had. And we were drinking our drinks from that. Everything was glow in the dark. And basically, this is something for all of you. Anyone that's planning a party, like even if you're not decked out in like Halloween stuff, even if you don't have that much money to spend, this is something that I urge all of you to spend on. Tonic water. It glows blue in this black light filter. I suppose you should get a black light filter as well. But anyway, just to let you know, tonic water glows blue. So we had blue drinks. Some people had gin and tonic, so it was glowing blue. But the other thing that was really interesting, I'm not a drinker, so she was like to me, okay, Hafsa, like you're gonna have to drink one of the glow in the dark drinks. It was yellow. Guess what was in it? It's got B12 in it. I didn't know that vitamin B12 was a thing that glowed in the dark. So that was super cool. Another thing that glows in the dark is chlorophyll, but I don't know how anyone would feel like adding plant stuff to your drinks. And also, would it need to be super concentrated? I'm not too sure about that. The other funny thing was that whoever had the yellow drinks, the yellow glow in the dark, so the ones that were spiked with vitamin B12, their pee was also yellow for a couple of hours afterwards. It was pretty funny, but that was honestly one of the coolest parties ever. She had some like Halloween games going on. It was just such a wonderful experience. And I feel like the rest of us, like the only thing that we had to do was dress up and like essentially look like a character worthy of attending a Halloween party like this. That didn't happen. But anyway, we've got another party coming up on Halloween Day, so that is 2 nights away. The final med school All Hallows Eve. I'm going to let you know how it goes if anything exciting happens. If not, I've got another exciting story to tell you. So I'll catch you next week. See ya, and happy Halloween.